Yes, sir. Good morning. Good morning. Good people. Happy holidays. It is Saturday, December 21st. First day of winter,
Yeah.
2024. We are Spade podcast. This is the season finale.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
This is the season finale.
You smell that? You smell that?
What's that?
I smell something.
What you smell?
I smell goat. Capricorn season! Ah! Yeah! It's Capricorn season. What you talking about? Only sign that end the year with a bang and start the year off in a bang. Capricorn season, yeah!
I'm a little impartial about that, but whatever.
Whatever. It's whatever, Slim. It's whatever, Slim. It's Capricorn season. And it's big man season. I'm just, you know what I'm saying? We here.
Aren't you like 2 months late on
We
Big
here.
Man season?
No, big man season it started as soon as it started feeling cold.
Okay, so Big Man season. Is that what you're saying?
No,
Okay.
it's fall when it started getting cold. That big man season. It been big man season. It ain't just started. It's been big man season.
I mean, I'm a big man too.
All right. In spirit, I guess.
In spirit. Oh man. Well, this is the season finale. My brother has a birthday coming up. Gonna be how old you gonna be? 32?
Yeah, it's my Shaq year, bro.
God dang, we getting old, bro.
It's my Shaq year, bro.
We getting old. Bro, I have one gray hair in the middle of my face right here.
I got a couple of Jones right here and somewhere else.
Okay. We ain't gonna get into the other location. Yeah. We ain't gonna get into the other location.
Nah, man, I'm just happy to see 32, bro. I know a lot of people ain't seen nowhere near this age, so every time it's my birthday, I just try to celebrate. Even though I couldn't do what I wanted to do, I'm just gonna make the best of it and just try to have fun and just enjoy my day. Give praises to the Most High and just appreciate me
Lord.
being on this earth. So.
Yes, Lord. And it's the holiday season. I always appreciate this time of year because, you know, as a kid, we get so caught up in just, hey, you know, Christmas, presents, gifts, new toys, new this, new that. And once I became an adult, every single year I grew a greater appreciation just to be around love,
That's a fact.
family, and friends. Just because throughout the year, so much from January up to November, including Thanksgiving, from January to November, so much in between that time can occur and have occurred to where there's always a family out there that is dealing with mourning, dealing with trying to put the pieces together in terms of losing a loved one during that time period. So it's
Spending that first
holiday without
them.
that person. Yeah. So I always try to make sure that before I close the page on whatever year it is, that I just really take the time to just sit down and just really just kind of put a bow on just my appreciation for the people that's in my life. Just let them know, like, I appreciate you. Because you never know when it's going to be your time, their time, you know. And so to close out the year with just being surrounded by love and family and friends, regardless of how the year went. It could have went really well. It could have went terribly. It could have been up and down. It's always a good way to close out the year before you turn the page to a fresh year coming up. So I always try to make sure I do that before the new year comes, just in terms of reaching out or even just in my own personal reflection time for myself.
Yeah, the holidays are special. You know what I'm saying? To be around loved ones and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And for my birthday to land on Christmas Eve.
Glory.
You know what I'm saying? It's just, it like, it can be a gift and curse, but it's a blessing at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a joyful time. And people more up their spirits at that time. So just to be born around that time, it's a blessing. But also can be a gift and curse because so hard to plan anything during this time because it's the holidays.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah.
You know, I struggle with that. And then I'll be like, dang, I'll be wanting to do certain things with certain people, but it don't work out. But it'd be cool because at the same time, it's like I made it here. You know what I'm saying? I know a couple people that, like, when things don't happen their way on their birthday, they feel a type of way and they get, you know, their spirits get down and all that stuff. But I be like, yo, you made it here, though. You know, so many people that didn't make it here. You made it through another year. So I just try to, like, I feel like I'm not doing my duty to the Lord, you know what I'm saying, by blessing me another year, to not just take advantage and just appreciate it, you know what I'm saying, for what it is, even though I wasn't able to do what I really wanted, you know what I'm saying, just to make it.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's like a spit in his face, in God's face, you know, not appreciate my birthday because he blessed me to get here. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just thankful, bro. I'm just thankful. And I think about everybody I know that didn't make it close to there and just try to embrace life and just take one day at a time and just be appreciative, bro. Just to give back and give thanks to the Most High and people that I know that's not here no more to say that life is still worth living and you still remember. And thank you, Lord, for letting me see another birthday.
Yeah. Back in 2013, I was on deployment for my birthday. And when we got back from deployment, I promised myself, going forward, unless I was on deployment, I will always take off on my birthday. Always. That is the one day that I get to celebrate me, besides Veterans Day now. And I'm not a father yet, but hopefully God willing, Father's Day one day. But my birthday is the one day I get to celebrate me because, you know, I've told this story a couple of times, but I wasn't supposed to really be here because my mother had a very, very difficult pregnancy with me. And so the odds were stacked against me and her in terms of there was a choice.
Either the baby or her.
Yeah, it was a choice. It wasn't, it wasn't a situation where, oh, yeah, like you both going to pull through no problem. Like it was like one or the other.
So the fact that you even was alive in the first place was more of a blessing than others because the percentages that you was going to be here was very low.
Yeah.
So the fact that you here now, you know, 32 years later, is even more of a blessing. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I get it. You know, you want your birthday to be perfect. You know what I'm saying? But no matter what, always try to make the best of whatever situation that end up happens on your birthday because there's so many people that didn't make it.
Yeah.
It's so many people that didn't make it, bro.
Yeah. it's not even about your birthday being perfect. It's just having. Last show we talked about creating peace within ourselves. It's really about just really, like you said, like just giving thanks, to the Lord for allowing you to see your birthday again. Because not everyone makes it around the sun all the way to see their birthday again. So for me, I literally on my birthday, I literally respond back to every single person that reaches out to me on Facebook, on Instagram, my phone. I literally respond back to everyone. I don't just heart it. I don't just thumbs it up. I don't do that. Like, I literally respond back to every single. It may take me a couple days, a few days to respond back to everyone. I literally go out my way to respond back to every single person, because they didn't have to reach out to me on my birthday and think about me briefly and wish me a happy birthday. Mm-hmm. We all got different competing things going on in our lives. Could be high stressful moments. It could be, it could be a low moment in our lives. Whatever it is, for people to still take the time out to think about me in that brief second, to wish me a happy birthday,
it's appreciated.
It really is appreciated, because not everyone is going to do that. We've talked about people. Even though we don't care about this at all, but we talk about people, just like fake, hating behind the scenes, and there's snakes in the grass and all of that. Because there's people who purposely who don't reach out to you on your birthday, right? Because they're not really fond of you, and of course we don't worry about them, because you know what I'm saying, they behind the scenes. But for those who do reach out, yeah, I am going to respond back to you, because I know that this life that we live in as adults is tough. It's rough. Mm-hmm. It takes a lot of hard work to just remain on the straight and narrow and do the right thing. Mm-hmm. And so, regardless of what we all have going on, to be shown love and appreciated on your day, it's admirable, and it never gets lost on me at all, bro. Never. Like, I pay attention to everything. I may not say much or do a whole bunch of going back and forth, but I pay attention to everything, bro.
No, that's a fact.
Everything. Who says what? Who's not saying what? Like, I pay attention to behavior, bro.
You know what's funny? It's funny you say that, because my favorite birthday as a grown man was my 24th. That you was there for. I threw my
Yep.
I threw at my man's house at the time. What's the name? I remember everybody there, and I was blasted. I remember everybody who came to that party.
Mama.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, Ma. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I get that part where you say that. You know what I'm saying? Because I can literally remember everybody that came. Everybody who was supposed to come and didn't come. You know what I'm saying?
But why is that, though?
I don't know. I mean, that was a special birthday.
Yeah.
That was a special birthday. That was my Kobe year. So, and with me not knowing at the time, but everybody that, far as friends, I'm close with to this day, was at that party.
Because remember, I had just got back home.
Mm-hmm. And you made it just in time for that.
I had just got back home.
And that was the first year at Red Robin. And that was basically a Red Robin party. Basically.
Wow. Yeah.
basically, except for a couple of my cousins, my sister
Timo.
Keisha. You know what I'm saying? But everybody else, but you know what I'm saying? That was a Red Robin party. That's another bro. I truly, my love-hate relationship with that place. That was the most struggle I had to go through at a job mentally ever in life. Mentally, physically, emotionally, but just, going there getting disrespected, you had to still work the hardest out of everybody out there. You know what I'm saying? It was stripping me from my sanity. Everybody know that. But just any bad situation, I feel like from that moment, I got to take some kind of good from it. Because if I wouldn't have did that, some of the people that I'm close to this day, I probably wouldn't have had that relationship with. You know what I'm saying? So, I feel like I learned a lesson, every bad situation has some good.
Yeah.
So, just looking back at that time, it taught me what I'm not going to stand for.
Yeah.
And it taught me no matter what situation, don't let nobody prevent you from being you.
I have a question for everybody. How do you want to be celebrated?
Think about that often.
Do you want to be celebrated while you're here or when you're gone?
I feel like both. Both.
Okay.
Both.
Because oftentimes in our community, we wait until someone's
We wait
gone.
until, and I don't want to wait until. That's why when certain people, it's weird when you get it because if you're not if you're humble, you know what I'm saying? It's you don't do it for that, but at the same time, you can't. Hey, Judy, you can't.
Sis.
You can't just you can't look at that when somebody say that and you just be and cannot feel good about that. You know what I'm saying? And especially in areas where you think you're failing at, and you get flowers in that. You know what I'm saying? So, or certain situations where it's stressful.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Vito. Shout out to Vito. One day Vito.
He gonna jump on eventually too.
Yeah, I sent it to him too. So Vito. Everybody know about my situation with my goddaughter.
Yes.
I take care of my goddaughter and father and life, all that.
Yeah.
He was one of the first ones to be yo, what you doing is dope. You're a good man for that. Happy Father's Day. For real. It was last year, I think, last Father's Day.
Mm-hmm.
He was like, what you doing? He was like, Cole, I know I get I know I bid on you a lot and all that, but Cole, what you doing with that little girl is commendable, bro. Because a lot of people wouldn't have done it. You know what I'm saying? So when he said that, I was like, I appreciate it. Especially when that Father's Day go up and it's just I'm just the godfather, but they were like, nah, you more than that. What you're doing should be commendable. You know what I'm saying? So to get your flowers here and then also be able to, when you're not even around no more, that your presence is still felt. You know what I'm saying? That was one of the things why my dad's death hurt a lot. Because I felt like he didn't get his flowers to the man he became through circumstances, which was not ideal, in fighting a war for a country that, in his eyes and a lot of people's eyes, don't care about. And
still don't.
And to be traumatized by that, but to still able to become a great man. That's why it hit me so hard. So that's why I say both.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I just feel like it shouldn't be one or the other. It should be both. You know what I'm saying? Just because everybody, I don't care who you feel, who you are. Everybody thinks about how their funeral gonna go. I don't care who you are.
Mm.
Who gonna be there? Who not gonna be there? How many people show up? What's it gonna be like?
Mm.
But you would never know.
I don't think about it, but I know what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying? And I ain't saying like
Like
really ponder on
yeah.
it. It's just one of those things. Like one day, like when you like, because everybody think about immortality. That's you know what I'm saying? Because you know you're not gonna be here long.
Yeah.
Especially if you get a scare or something like that, and then you know that'll creep up in your mind. Like, dang, I wonder. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like it's both. I feel like both, because the thing about I'm gonna give a perfect example of both. That almost happened where the stereotypical wait till they dead, but he ended up getting his flowers right before he passed away. Kobe was hated a lot throughout his career. A lot throughout his career. Once he not graduated, but once he retired and started pursuing other matters, that's when everybody started giving Kobe his flowers. Mm-hmm. He was getting a lot of flowers before he passed away, and he was doing a lot of things. He won an Oscar for a short story. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? He was getting his flowers, and then when he passed away, it was like the world stopped. Mm-hmm. You know? Mm-hmm. So I think that's like the perfect example of that. Like he got his flowers while he was here. He was gone. He's still getting his flowers to this day. So
I mean,
that was a different day, bro.
Yeah, I mean, that was one of those days where I will remember where I was at.
That was a different day, bro.
Yeah, I mean, I completely agree with what you're saying as far as both.
Yeah.
Just because as volatile as his life is, I always want to make sure people that I love and care about know that they are appreciated and that they are to be celebrated. Because like I said, it's rough keeping your head above water in this society because of the distractions. And because we talked about crashing
negativity.
out. Right. We talked about crashing out last show and that reel is going crazy right now. But yeah, I always wonder, and I'm sure you think about this too, because we don't get it often, to where like people, it happens every now and then, like when people someone would DM me or they would send me a text, and they'll say, hey, like I know I haven't talked to you in a while, but keep doing your thing, or I appreciate the work that you're doing. When I get those messages, bro, like I just stop everything that I'm doing. And it's like I'm frozen in time. And I just like sit there and I just sit back and I just think like, okay, wow.
We really doing something out here.
We really like people are really paying attention.
Yeah.
People are really paying attention. Like and that, of course, there's always gonna be negativity that comes along with what we're doing, but I'm always taken back by those messages because they don't come often, but it's just a shot in the arm to know that what we're doing and what we're trying to do and what we're building is appreciated, and that people see the vision, because everyone's not going to see the vision, and that's okay. And you know, Bridget said she said, I love when I'm appreciated and hear things I'm appreciated for, but it's always random because I'm just me, can't be no other way. Yeah, and that's the thing too. Like when you know that the intentions by which you're going about doing the things that you do is pure. Mm-hmm. When you do get those messages, to me, it's always a surprise.
Always.
Because I know I'm not doing what I'm doing for attention. I'm not doing what I'm doing for clout. I'm not doing what I'm doing for clicks or that. I'm doing what I'm doing because I genuinely care. Mm-hmm. And so for someone to be on the same frequency as us with sending those messages to us, it really it's really invigorating. It's really a jolt of, okay, all right, bet. That was the motivation that I need to keep going. Because what we are doing, not just with the show, but just even with our own individual lives, it's tough. It's hard work. We mentioned a couple of shows ago, every day having to dodge the Grim Reaper. Dodge your own people, dodge law enforcement, dodge family, dodge your boss.
Stupid drivers.
I mean, everything you can think of. Everything you can think of, we have to.
The food you eat.
Everything.
Golden Corral almost killed me yesterday.
Golden Corral?
Yeah.
Well, that's the first mistake you made.
Man, shut up.
What was you doing at Golden Corral?
First of all, I go to Golden Corral periodically.
So you a regular?
Yeah. I go there periodically. But it was the first time in years. So like, because, I've been off since Wednesday. So I don't go back to the school till the 30th.
Which one
I've been wanting to do
to?
little things. I went to Largo.
You went to Largo?
Yeah. Largo treat me good. Don't do that. And the breakfast was mostly good. It was just that link sausage. Let me tell you something. That was bad.
You almost died, didn't you?
That was bad. And I went to the toilet.
Was you on the toilet?
Came back out. I was like, I'm done. I'm like, this just ruined my whole breakfast. I'm glad I ate what I wanted to eat first. That damn link sausage. Because normally when I taste something nasty, I don't just spit it out unless it's like horrifically nasty. But like I took 2 bites and I was like, what is going on?
You just talked about
you're right.
A 75-cent enchilada.
Yes.
And you decided.
Hold on, but here's the thing though. Like
okay.
I've been eating Goku. Like it's not like that's just something new. And I was like, oh, you know what I'm saying? I've been eating Goku even though I ain't been going to the breakfast.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So it ain't like it was just like one of those things where.
Were you always going to the Largo one?
Yes.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So it's
okay.
not like like. I just tried it and it was like, okay, I shouldn't have never done that. It was Goku. I'd always eat. I mean, I always eat Goku, but I go to Goku periodically.
Okay.
I just haven't had the breakfast. And everything about the breakfast was good, except for that link sausage. That link sausage was bad. It was really bad.
So growing up, you were a Golden Corral.
I was a buffet.
Okay. Now we talking.
Buffet.
So Old Country Buffet.
I love buffet.
Okay. Now we talking.
The horn and horn.
Now we talking.
The horn and horn, the Old Country Buffet, the All American joint. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
CC's. I always love buffets.
Okay.
Because you can get a little bit of everything for one specific price, and you can just go crazy. Always love the concept of buffets.
Whole family could eat crazy for $50, $60.
I'm telling you, it used to be like that. Like we used to wait hours at the All American Buffet and the Old Country Buffet and Horn to get in there to eat that joint. And the Horn, that motherfucker had the prevailing belt that went around. So you missed that joint. You had to wait.
But ain't no guarantee when it come back around.
Come back around, be. And you would just hope they come out with a fresh joint. Man, I used to really like, bruh, buffets, bruh, especially Horn and Horn had this, when they took away Horn and Horn, a little piece of my childhood went with it. I'm not gonna lie to you. I loved Horn and Horn. Horn and Horn? You remember Horn and Horn, right?
Mm-hmm.
Remember the bamboo?
Yes.
The bamboo. I'm telling you, every time we won a game, we was going to that bamboo. We was like, oh, we going to bamboo? They had the best stuffed mushrooms. Oh!
You remember,
Woo!
real quick, you remember Up Against the Wall?
Yeah, I'm up against the wall. I'm up against the wall. Yeah. Yeah.
I was on the phone with one of my homies earlier, and then Up Against the Wall came out. I'm like, yo,
I ain't seen Up Against the Wall.
Up Against the Wall was one of our spots back in the day.
Mm-hmm. I couldn't really fit a lot to nothing, but but it was a spot, man. KB Toys, Toys R Us. Like kids these days,
Party City.
Let me tell you something. Kids these days, and Party City just went away. Like
they closed. I think all these stores on Thursday.
I think something like that because the one in Greenbelt been gone for a little while.
That's been gone. Yeah,
But KB Toys, Toys R Us, like a toy store, not Target or Walmart that happen to have toys. I'm talking about a toy store.
Yeah.
Like, kids these days will never understand going to them junks. You see the displays of toys.
Yeah.
And you can play with them before you even get, bruh.
the try me button.
Oh, my God, bro. You seeing this masterpieces of toys just up on the wall. It was crazy. It was crazy, bro. That Toys R Us and KB Toys experience was crazy.
Yeah.
Had the little remote control cars you could play with. I was like, oh, I want that one.
Yeah.
I fought a little boy for a blue remote control car. I beat his ass.
In the store?
Beat his ass in the store.
What?
Beat his ass in the store. Then I got my ass whooped in the store and then walk out with no toys. It wasn't really my fault because he slapped me first. But they ain't see the slap. They didn't see me beat his ass. You know what I'm saying? I had to beat somebody's ass at the damn arcade. I don't think I ever told this story on the podcast. So everybody know. Okay. Everybody know if you lived around this area and you was a 90s baby, everybody know that Greenbelt was popping. Back in the day, Greenbelt Mall, Beltway Plaza was popping.
It used to be popping.
Popping.
You talking about after Landover Mall closed?
Huh?
After Landover Mall
Especially
closed.
after Landover Mall closed. It was still kind of the spot, but like once they closed and like right before Boulevard, it was popping.
Yes.
Popping.
Yes.
I'm talking about Yu-Gi-Oh tournaments, Pokemon tournaments. Everybody was going to the movie theater. They had 2 movie theaters in the mall. 2 different movie theaters. They had the Academy 8 that was by the arcade, and then they had the Academy 6 that was right by the Gold's Gym.
Yeah.
That arcade was legendary. Like, one of my dreams, bro, like when I get some money in my pocket, is to bring back a old school arcade. You know what I'm saying? Like to bring back, like not Dave and Buster's. I'm talking about an arcade.
Yeah.
You hear what I'm saying?
Yeah. With Galaga.
Yeah, I'm talking about an arcade. Man, the the Simpsons game with it, with you know what I'm saying, the Tekken and Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat. I'm talking about an arcade. I want to bring that back. That was legendary. That arcade was so legendary, bro. But let me tell you something. It was just one little white boy. Let me tell you something. I was on Galaga. I was on fire. When I tell you on fire, because Galaga was on. I had Galaga.
You was on a new high score.
Yeah, because I had Galaga on. I was a YMCA kid because they had Galaga in the YMCA. They had Galaga and then they had Street Fighter.
Yeah.
So, you know, I'm in the joint. So I got real good at Galaga. If you play Galaga and you went over the 20 stage, you one of them. And it get greasy. Like, it's crazy after that.
Yeah.
There's no whole bar. It's faster now. It's crazy.
Right,
so
it's ridiculous.
So the white boy wanted to play the game. And I'm like, I'm winning out here. You know what I'm saying? Get back. So he ain't want to wait no more. And I'm on like the 22nd stage trying to hit the 30. You know what I'm saying? Because I always wanted to hit the 30. I saw Mr. Ed. Mr. Ed hit 30. Mr. Ed
So the white kid was with y'all.
No, he wasn't with us.
Oh,
I'm talking about because it was in the YMCA too, but I'm at Greenbelt Arcade. So this is a random white boy just wanted to get on the joint.
Gotcha. Okay.
Slim. This nigga was so mad that he on the back of my neck, bro. Like it hit right here and went down like this.
Bro, nah. Bro. How old was this kid?
I don't even know. Like, so I'm gonna just say he was around the same age as me. So I'm gonna say like 11. I beat the shit out this boy. Beat the shit out this boy. Mama, dad coming around. And I was like, because the loogie was still on me.
Oh.
So I was like, he spit on me, look. He spit on me. What are you talking about? He spit on me. Didn't ruin my whole game.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? She was a classic Karen at the time. You know what I'm saying? She was like, I'm going to police and all of that. And my father shut it down. He was like, should have never spit on him. That's exactly what he get. Da-da-da. Shook my dad's hand, shook my hand, and grabbed that little boy like this out the arcade. And then he gave me some money to get some more tokens.
Nice.
So.
Nice.
Love the man. Nostalgia's so crazy, bro.
Yo.
It's something about nostalgic feelings, especially when you feel, it's something that reminds you of back in the day. A song, a commercial, you know what I'm saying, some clothes, a brand, a cartoon. There's something about that nostalgia feeling that just bring you back to like as a kid, bro. You know what I'm saying? There's something about that feeling.
Okay, for everybody that's watching, what is the greatest mall of all time in the area?
Okay,
including Potomac Mills.
So are we counting town centers of this or
you said Towson?
Town centers? Are we counting town centers?
Okay, including shopping centers.
I don't know, bro. That's a tough one, bro. That's a tough one.
That's a good conversation.
That's a tough one because as an early kid, early kid, like it was something about Union Station. As an early kid, I don't know about you, but like me going to Union Station, there was something about Union Station. It was just something about it. Now, in its prime,
you're gonna say the Boulevard.
In its prime,
you're gonna say the Boulevard.
It's gonna come down to two. In its prime, in its prime, Pentagon or the Boulevard. In its prime, I probably got to go Boulevard. I probably got to go to Boulevard because this is why. Pentagon gave you everything you wanted. When I mean everything you wanted, The thing about Pentagon and Crystal City was the feds was out there. So the likelihood of you seeing some nonsense or just getting away with certain shit is just null and void.
Yeah.
In Crystal City. You knew if you was going to Crystal City, there's certain people you need to bring out there. You can't be tripping. The Boulevard gave you what Crystal City had, but you had all the foolishness. Boulevard had Chuck E. Cheese. When it was your birthday, you had some money, you can go to Kobe's. It had the Carolina Kitchen, had the little spot with the throwback jerseys. When everybody was getting their jerseys, they was getting their J's from. I forgot the name of that place. They had a whole separate food area with Panda Express, Five Guys, all that. Magic Johnson Theater.
That was a hangout spot.
Nigga. And it had an arcade inside.
Yeah, besides the food court, yeah.
And it had an arcade inside. And had bomb food. It had curly fries and all that. Yeah, so much space to fight and do bullshit. All the legs was down there. All the legs. All of them. It was all legs. I met legs from Virginia in the Boulevard, in the city from the Boulevard, and every part. Not a damn part of PG wasn't in Boulevard.
Yeah.
It was everything you wanted.
So okay.
If you want to get some new shoes, you can go get it. New jersey, you can go get it. Any type of food, you can go get it. So much spots to go smoke at. You could go get it. I seen people getting drunk and shit. Like the Boulevard in its prime was one of the places to be. Then it became dangerous.
That's a fact, yeah.
It became dangerous. It came just like Gallery.
Right.
Because Gallery just became dangerous after a while.
Right.
It was just dangerous.
Right.
It was like, I just want to make it home. You know what I'm saying? And that's when they started being like, I ain't fucking with it. And then just everybody start like spreading their horizons. We start going to Wheaton. We going to
Springfield.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? We start going to different places. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about as a kid.
Man,
But now, like, I'm not tied to one town center or, you know what I'm saying?
we have had some amazing. I gotta go.
Landover.
I gotta go with Landover Mall.
Landover, I was just about to say that. Landover
I gotta go
was
with
so
Landover
great.
Mall, bro.
The only thing that I wouldn't say Landover because Landover didn't last long when we was of our age.
No,
and we didn't really.
I think when the closed, we were like what 8,
Something like that. Yeah, bro.
7, 8.
And that's when Greenbelt was popping.
Yeah.
Popping. But Landover, it was the ambiance. And it was
Landover Mall had everything.
That's what I'm saying. It was the ambiance and it had everything. It didn't really have an arcade.
No.
But it had everything you wanted.
Everything.
Had everything you wanted. Had a Roy Rogers, had a Burger King, had a Cinnabon, had everything. And had all the stores, Shoe City, all that.
Right, Shoe City, Foot Locker.
It had everything.
Downtown Locker Room.
It had everything. It really did. You know what the problem was? It was a lot of choices we had though. We did have a lot of choices. From PG
Annapolis Mall
to Annapolis. Like Annapolis was one of those joints where
Annapolis was
we was stepping out
at its peak too.
We was stepping.
I mean, it's still okay.
It was stepping. When PG added the other little spot right
PG
there.
Mall?
PG when they added the mall and the Carolina Kitchen and all the restaurants right there.
Yeah.
When they first did it,
They took it to a whole nother level.
it was the ultimate date spot. Ultimate date spot at that age and around that time.
Over the boulevard?
Yes. Yes, that was when the boulevard started tapering off.
No, because when did they add that part?
They had that what like
We were still in high school.
We were junior, senior year.
I wouldn't take that.
And then right after, it started popping right after
The
graduation.
ultimate date spot was Bowie Town Center. Matter of fact, Bowie Town Center. That was the ultimate date spot for us growing up.
We thought we was stepping out.
Yeah.
When we was going to Bowie. We thought we was
Bowie Town
we're
Center.
high class now. We eating with our pinky up.
Bowie.
We eating with our
Bro.
pinky up.
Bro, that Fridays by the movie theater used to be
Lit.
jumping.
Jumping.
Now it's ran through now.
It's
But
shut down now.
It's shut down?
It's shut
It's
down.
closed?
It should be shut down. You ain't.
What?
I'm telling you.
It's closed now.
Yes,
Since
it's
when?
closed down. It's been closed for over a year.
No, bro, no way.
For a year, yeah.
A year?
Mm-hmm. They closed that last year. I work at Bowie
Where
Town
have I
Center.
been at?
Not at Bowie.
Not at all.
Yeah. I work at Bowie Town Center. You forgot BJ's is right at Bowie
No,
Town
I mean,
Center.
I know, but it's been closed that. I think the last time I was there was 2022. With that Friday specifically. Bruh, it's been that long.
It makes sense. You wasn't there this year, I can tell you that.
No.
You wasn't I can tell you that much, bro.
No, I was in the city.
Yeah, it shut down, bro.
Dang. Yeah, but we had too many choices.
Too many.
We had Wheaton Mall. We had Arundel Mills. Don't forget Arundel Mills.
Damn, I forgot about Arundel Mills.
Okay,
Arundel,
hold on. Okay,
before it was David Buster's, it was Julian's.
Facts. We forgot to include Arundel Mills as the ultimate date spot.
Yeah.
I still take Bowie Town Center.
Yeah, because I didn't go to Arundel Mills. It was because Bowie was more accessible.
Right.
Bowie was
more accessible. You had to go up the Parkway to get to Arundel.
Yeah, you had to get like a ride. Like Bowie wasn't that bad for us. You know what I'm saying? So like Bowie was more accessible. Like if we could have, we would have been in Arundel.
Oh, facts.
If we could have.
If Metro
we'd have been in Arundel.
If Metro went out there.
Oh, we'd have been in Arundel. That's why we was in Pentagon in Crystal City.
Facts.
Gallery.
Facts.
Union.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
We was
Wheaton.
Yeah.
Wheaton. Because the Wheaton
we
Mall
was low key
is right off the Metro.
Right off the Metro. It's a straight shot.
Right.
You walking, it's straight shot. That Dave & Buster's.
PG.
Yeah. Right up.
The Boulevard.
Mm-hmm. Right. We right there.
Man, now that I think about it, like when we was growing up, like all those places was popping because they was right off the Metro.
And it felt like they all had like a specific time where they was the top spot.
They all had a run.
Like Union had a great run. Gallery had a great run.
Yep.
Landover had a great run.
Yep.
Greenbelt had a great run. PG, I feel like PG had 2 runs because PG
I agree. Yeah.
was doing like radio events there a lot.
Facts.
Back in the day.
Facts.
And it was like a spot, they was having little costume joints. Their Christmas used to be like crazy. People forget about Capitol Plaza. Capitol Plaza was all right too.
Yeah.
They used to throw crazy shit, and then they had the Soul Circus used to go
Forgot
right there.
about Capitol Plaza.
Capitol Plaza.
Gosh.
Yes, and the carnivals, bro. Capitol Plaza.
We haven't even mentioned Iverson Mall and Forestville Mall. We haven't even mentioned those two.
Yes. Because you went to Iverson, you was going to Crystals.
That's a fact.
You was going to Crystals. It was hand in hand. They had the best sugar cookies
I forgot
over
about
there.
Capitol Plaza, man.
Yeah, Capitol Plaza. There's probably something else we missing too. Yeah.
Well, we haven't said Potomac Mills, but that's
I ain't
a ride.
really been in.
That's a ride.
Yeah,
though.
and I haven't really been over there.
Reston Town Center.
What's that? Is that Waldorf?
No, that's out Virginia.
Oh.
What was also that also it's always been around, but it was like an upscale shopping outlet. It's up in Hagerstown? Not Hagerstown. I forgot, man. But they used to have like the Columbia outlet out there.
I know you talking about NBA, right? NBA, right? It was the ones that everybody talked about.
I think so.
It was like if you was going on a road trip or something, you always had to stop there. I know what you're talking about. I forgot the name of it. I've been there once.
Is that Reston Town Center?
Maybe. I'm not sure.
I know Reston Town Center is completely different now.
It was an outlet town center. Literally, it was an outlet town center.
Mama said Rivertown.
I think so.
I think it is.
I think so.
I think it is.
I don't know why her comment ain't come up on my side, but yeah, I think so.
She said Rivertown. Yeah. I think that's it, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that might be it. That might be it.
I don't know. You know what? Now that I think about it, I would put our shopping centers up against anybody's across the country.
I can't tell that. I can't.
I know New Jersey got some good spots.
I don't know. I can't tell.
Florida got some good spots.
I don't know enough. I don't know enough to say that, to claim that.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know enough, bro. I'm going to be completely honest with you, bro. I don't know enough to say that. That's a bold statement. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't really been to too many. I ain't really been to too many malls.
We PG County. We bold, man.
Of course. But at the same time, I don't
There's
know.
some good spots, though.
Yeah.
There's some good spots.
We had a variety of spots. That's the thing.
Yeah.
That's a variety of spots. And then like the harbor, the wharf.
The old wharf.
The old wharf was crazy.
The old wharf.
The new wharf, I like the new wharf though.
It's nice.
It's cool. I like the new wharf. You know what I'm saying?
It's nice.
Then now we got Columbia now. You know what I'm saying? I just came from Columbia.
Oh, Columbia Mall. We
Yeah,
didn't even mention Columbia Mall.
Columbia Mall.
Columbia Mall always been there.
Yeah, it's always been there. It just never really.
Man, we got a lot of stuff. Yeah.
It's never really.
Got a lot of stuff, man.
I was just in Columbia. I just went to I saw Sonic 3 last night. On the screen, on the Screen X. You seen the Screen X joint? Where it's the IMAX. It's an IMAX joint, right? It's an IMAX screen, but it wraps around the whole wall. So it's the screen, the big IMAX screen, then there's an IMAX screen on the wall. On this side and on this side. So you're getting a wraparound view of the joint. It was tough, bro. It was tough. It was tough, bro. And went to go see Sonic 3, bro. That was great, bro.
Sonic 3.
See, that was another. That go back to nostalgia, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because my cousin was like, "You was going off more than the kids." I'm like, "Look, we didn't have this. See, this is the thing that I be telling the kids at the school. Most of the stuff that y'all love came out when I was your age. They out here rocking Stitch and Pokemon and Naruto. You wasn't even thought about when it came out. You weren't even you're watching reruns. I was there when the new episodes dropped. Not rerun, no, when it first dropped. Like we anticipating it, we like this.
Bro, we are our parents.
Man,
we are our parents at this point.
What they was back then.
Yeah.
Like, boy, you don't know nothing. Because we did the same thing with Looney Tunes and you know what I'm saying, Flintstones and the Jetsons.
And all that go back to the 50s and 60s.
Exactly, and we thought it was brand new episodes.
Right.
We thought we was watching brand new episodes of Tom and Jerry.
Reruns.
Those was 60s musics. It was like some of them people were dead. I mean, no disrespect.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like some of the people were dead that was on that show, that worked on that show, that we was watching, and we thinking, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We thought Boomerang was new.
Foghorn Leghorn.
Yeah, we thought all that was new.
Road Runner.
Super Friends, all that. We thought that was new.
Okay, so while we're on nostalgia and it's the holiday season.
Yeah.
What's your favorite Christmas song of all time?
So it's a lot of Christmas songs. This is crazy.
What's your favorite Christmas song of all time?
So it's crazy. It's so many Christmas songs out there.
Yes, it is.
But it's one particular song that these brothers sung their ass off, and it will forever be my favorite joke. Sweet in heaven, heavenly be. Silent Night is the greatest Christmas song of all time.
I didn't know you was going to say that, but that's mine too.
Of all time.
Temptations.
Of all time. They had a soprano for you. They had an alto for you. They had a tenor for you. I mean, oh my goodness, these brothers sung.
That is the greatest.
The mess out that song.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And this is it's no competition.
I did not know you was gonna say that.
It's no competition, bro. It's none.
Because that's my favorite.
It's none.
Mama said, "Let us know."
That's up there, but it's not beating Silent Night. I don't know why I'm not seeing the comments. It's not Silent Night. It's not Silent Night. Them brothers, man.
You mean Let Us Know?
Huh?
You mean Let Us Know? You say it's not Silent Night.
Yeah, it's not. No, it's not Silent Night.
No,
like it's not the go. It's not. It's not up to standard to Silent Night.
Right,
Let Us Know it's not Silent Night. It's not.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But it's some great, you know what I'm saying? You know it's one of my favorites? Simply having a wonderful Christmas time. I love that song. I love that
song. Hey, bro, listen. Whenever,
I love that song,
bro. I don't care.
That's underrated. That's an underrated Christmas song. I love that song.
Bro, I don't care what I'm doing. It just made me want to get up and start dancing.
I just start having spirit hands. I don't know. I just start jazzing. I don't get it.
For real, bro.
It's winter time. Yeah. I love that song.
Yeah.
Dog. I love that song, dog.
Man.
Hey, I just Christmas music just period. Like I love that song, bro.
Yeah. Man. Yeah, that bro.
Jingle bells, Batman bells, Lord and Lady. Batman Bill lost his wheel, the Joker.
Now, yeah, Silent Night's by itself, bro.
Oh man, I mean, hey, bro, it's like everybody's down here. And
when I try to think about other songs for Christmas, I just there's some good ones, but Silent Night is just in a class of its own, bro.
First of all, it's one of the best songs ever. Not even just a Christmas song.
Yes.
But of course, it's the GOAT Christmas song. I can't even think of nothing that's up to like that I can really have a debate and say it's better. Like not Mariah. You know what I'm saying? I can't think of one. If somebody can think of one, cause let us know. I really don't.
Let us know it's
I can't.
Let us know it's top 5.
Is it?
I think it's top 5.
I gotta think about it.
Yeah.
Let us know. Chestnuts roasting up an open fire. That's what I'm trying.
Yeah. Silent Night.
Times anyway, Merry Christmas to you. That's my shit too. Chris Brown this Christmas? Oh! And this Christmas will be man, come on, man. Oh!
Yeah, I mean it was solid.
Oh, solid.
It was solid.
Solid. You put that over this Christmas? What we just said? Which one you just said? What you just say? Let us know. You been let us know over this Christmas?
Yes.
I don't know.
Let Us Know by Boyz II Men.
Oh, no.
I would put that over This Christmas by Chris Brown.
Let us know. Let us know. Yeah, okay. Yeah. I changed my mind. I changed my mind. I had to. Yeah, that's maybe top 5 right there, boy. Baby. Simply having a wonderful Christmas time, it got to be top 5 too. Simply having wonderful Christmas time.
Yeah.
Was that a white man or black man singing it? Because I feel like it's kind of like that.
Sir Paul McCartney.
Is that Paul?
Yeah, that song is. I heard that song like many years ago.
Oh damn! Yeah. I ain't know that was Paul.
Older than us.
That makes a lot of sense. That was Paul.
That song older than us.
That makes a lot of sense. That was Paul. Because there was something about that song. Simply having. He created that joke. It had to be somebody iconic to sing that song.
Okay. Let's get into something. Let's spice things up.
What's up?
So everyone has been talking about this Travis Hunter thing with his fiance.
Let me tell you something. Here's the thing. I don't know their life.
Yep.
I don't know their life. But what we have seen is some red flags. I'm not going to lie to you. It's some red flags. But at the same time, it's just like we talked about on the show.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He sees something in her, like the way he talk about her is crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like you can really tell he really loves this girl.
Yeah.
It's just I wish he didn't have to, like, especially both of them coming out. First of all, her coming out and trying to explain everything made it worse. Because why is this man drop you off at a party for you to go get drunk at party and he waiting outside for you for 2 hours? That's disturbing. You know what I'm saying? Like it's certain stuff about that is it's disturbing. But we shouldn't be too much in their mess because he loves Shawty. Loves Shawty. They've been together in high school. It was just a lot of red flags when it comes to Shawty. But he love her. You know what I'm saying?
Here's my thing. Well, as men, we've all, for the most part, been at a place where we've really liked a girl.
Yeah.
To the point where we're willing to, in a sense, hurt ourselves with being so blind on the signs that we're getting that we are willing to lash out at other people that even cares about us to say that, oh, you hating, or you down in my relationship, or this or that.
Woo!
And there's always gonna be some of that.
Of course.
There's always gonna be haters.
Of course.
But I do think that a lot of what Travis has been getting, especially from us, is coming from a place of experience. Because we've been like
it's some hatiness out there.
Yeah, but
there's some hatiness out there.
Yeah,
but at the same time, because I say it all the time, I feel like social media is not all the way bad. It's not all the way good.
Right.
It's some people that really is coming from a spot like, young man,
right,
slows your roll. You know what I'm saying? Is this what you really want for real? Like, just try to take heed. The thing about Travis, I feel like he's not taking heed to nothing.
He's young.
Which is understandable. Yeah. Because at the same time, like, when you at that moment, like, you can't let, like, social media, like, you know what I'm saying, influence because you'll go crazy. But at the same time, I know it's certain people around you like, hey, bro. You know what I'm saying? Just need you to take heed. I just need you to, like, just look at it, and you could be honest with yourself. If you could be honest with yourself in the mirror and saying it's not that,
yeah,
then that's cool, brother. I just don't want you lying to yourself. Like I know a lot of people did. Like I did. You know what I'm saying? I don't want you lying to yourself because of what she provides is so great, and you don't want to have to start over again. You know what I'm saying? Try to find somebody like, damn, she been with me, you know what I'm saying, since high school. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, when I'm going to find that? Like, I don't want to have to already on the status and then find somebody. I'm already on high, you know, the high school status and I found somebody. Get all that. First of all, people see potential. We already know where you're heading at. You was a five-star restaurant, five-star restaurant, my bad. 5-star athlete. We already knew your projection. So that, I need you to get that out your head. You know what I'm saying? Because you can take advantage of in high school. And she know your projection. Come on now. It don't take no rocket science to know your projection, bro. In high school.
All right.
That's one. 2, just try to figure out, like, just the pros outweigh the cons. And know it for yourself. And like I said, don't lie to yourself. You know what I'm saying? Just because you want this to work. You don't want to have to try to find a new because you already got it so early in your career.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, women go by potential a lot, bro. And they can, I'm not saying this young lady it is. You know what I'm saying? It's just he going to you frowning up when he hollering at friends. Why you talking to them bitches? They fans. He went over to you, straight over to you. You You know what I'm saying? You dissing them. It's certain things like that. You know what I'm saying? We see that. It's on. Is a broadcast, bro. Y'all on a big platform.
Again,
is it just a moment that they happen to catch, or is this a repeated thing? That's when it comes to you lying to yourself.
See, I always, again, the number one thing I always go back to is behavior. Anybody can get, and Brian, you can load up the clip when you have a moment, but anybody can get in front of a camera and do damage control and say anything.
That's a fact. Except for one person. Jesus.
So, yeah, go ahead and play the clip, Brian.
Right? I never met you, don't know you, know nothing. But I will say this, because I've been watching from afar. I'm not a nigga to jump in people's business, but I was once young, about to make a lot of money, and I know how to go. So I need you to hear me out. Number one, I don't want you feeling as though everybody jumping down your back or cats is hating. That's that mentality. I want you to look at this like I care about you. And especially in our community and in this industry, not a lot of brothers get the opportunity like you about to get. You know what I mean? You about to get the biggest check in your life. You about to go to the NFL. And all we are doing is waking you up, young brother. Because if you don't see what the is going on, gang, if we didn't give a we'll let you crash out. But from one player to the next, I ain't gonna tell you what to do, but I want you to open up your eyes, man. There's no reason why she commenting on another page, an NBA with heart eyes and the money tongue out. That's your fiance. Wake up, young brother. Fiancés don't move like that. I ain't never had one of my fucking girls ever lay next to me in the same crib as me under another page, leaving heart eyes with the money tongue out. Total violation. Would have been packing up and getting my crib that day. I don't play that. You out. And it's like you so caught up in being in love with this, bro. I don't even think this woman really love you like that, bro. You gotta watch the signs, man. That woman said you wasn't even her type. If a woman tell me she not my type but end up with me, then what's keeping you here? What's keeping you here then? If I'm not your type, that means you going off looks. So what the f keeping you here? You gotta ask, but you young though. But you gotta ask yourself them questions. We not coming down on you, brother. We trying to wake you up. You know what I'm saying? Before this end up. Last but not least, young brother, I want you to live your life, man. You young, man. I don't even think you 24 yet. Do you know how much women are about to be thrown your way? Boy, you the Heisman Trophy Award winner. Can't no give you no advice better than me, because I was young with the bag and I'm still here doing it, navigating. I'm telling you from first-hand experience, brother, it's about to be so many women about to throw that thing your way, you ain't gonna be able to turn it down. So all it's gonna do is just lead to frustration and all type of bullshit in your household anyway. Young brother, snatch that ring back, get focused on what's important. It's hard to build your when you got a broad with you. That's, bro, you in the media more for the broad than you is for the winning the Heisman. I don't like that. You know what I mean? So I don't give a look. Coach Prime got my number. You know how to hit me. I'm telling you, my coming down on you. I ain't trying to hate on your situation, but wake up.
Some people.
Hey, he was saying some real stuff there,
that,
boy.
I mean, if anyone is qualified to speak on
It's Bow Wow,
the position
bro.
that Travis is in, is Bow Wow.
Bow Wow was making more money,
Right.
and like more established than most
Right.
rappers at that time at
Right.
the age of
At the-
10, 11.
Right.
But where the dog came out, I think he was like 10, 11, bro.
Yeah.
Like, he went like double platinum, I think,
Right.
bro. Bounce with me, bam with me, bam with me. He know, my bad,
Yeah.
that just took me back. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
If everybody knew when I was in elementary school, my favorite rapper was Bow Wow, so I'm sorry. I just took me back. But, yeah, I mean, and the way he said it, usually Bow Wow say shit so wrong, but I know he coming from a good place.
Yeah.
The way he said it was great.
You couldn't say it more perfectly.
He couldn't say it more perfect.
Yeah.
He couldn't say it, and I know he was hating. They hating in the comments because it's Bow Wow. Bow Wow always got hate.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I think it's nasty, but whatever. Man, bro, like, I didn't even know about the comment under another
there's
page.
so much. I have.
And then her saying that wasn't the type, and then her response was like, because he had a girlfriend and he cheated on her girlfriend. That's what I mean. But not her type. I'm like, don't gaslight me to think you were saying, don't do that.
See, here's my thing, bro. And like, this is why, because I had posted on this on Facebook, and I was like, you know, now that Travis won the Heisman, like, I hope he wake up and leave his fiance in the rearview mirror, because she using him, bro. She using him because
it's too many. It's too many.
At the time when they first met, she didn't realize who he was
until she realized who he was.
When she realized who he was, they not even looks compatible. Now I get it. There's couples that are together that look completely opposite of each other, right? But when she realized what and who he was, everyone that was in her circle or around her was like, nah, you better tighten up and lock that down.
Because here's the thing. You said the reason why you say you wasn't your type because he's a cheater. Why would you be in a relationship with a cheater and you don't like cheaters? What made you, take that down? You know what I'm saying? Be like, nah, I'm going to fuck with you anyway. You know why? That's what we saying, Travis. Like, bro, like that's what we saying, Travis. Like, it's people that's coming from a bad place, but that's what we're trying to say. It's too many examples of that. She chewing you out after you just won the game, had the game won the play, and you over there at the
nasty word.
You know what I'm saying? You at an event where fans is gonna be there, and you just saying what's up to fans. Not too crazy.
Coach Prime gotta make her stand up.
Gotta make her stand. What we doing?
Heisman,
what we doing? That don't
ceremony. Come on now, bro. Like the behavior, bro. Like, listen, if a woman ever opens her mouth and tells me I'm not her type, I'm walking, bro. I don't care how much I like her. I'm walking. I'm not about to be pandering to get 5% of your attention when you really don't like me, when you really not fond of me, when I'm not your type.
Hold on, because with that, it can a lot of people, when it comes to type, they call it as far as looks. But when you not, take down that vanity and get love with a person, that can happen. So when I seen Love is Blind, a lot of that happened. Like with some of the success stories, a lot of that was the case that they wasn't their type. They was ugly, whatever. But they getting to know them as a person. And fall in love with them as a person. So that can happen when you're not the person type, especially physically. You know what I'm saying? But and you learn. But at the same time, that is a big red flag, though.
But we got to factor in the age, because when you're that young, when you hear type, it's physical.
Yeah.
When you're in your early 20s like that. When you say type, it's physical. You're not concerned about their character. You're not concerned, for the most part. You're not concerned about their mindset. It's how they look. So if a woman at any point in my life was to ever tell me I'm not her type, okay, cool.
The thing is, she doubled down. Like, that is already a red line for red flag alone. Then with her response should have raised eyes about with Travis is what we just said about how you don't like your type is not cheaters apparently. So why did you end up being with him in the first place? First of all, he tried to holler at you when he had a girlfriend, according to you.
Mm-hmm.
So what changed?
Mm-hmm. Right.
What changed? Oh, he the number one what?
Right.
Oh, he the number one? Hey.
Right, exactly.
That's what the hell happened. That's what we're saying, Travis, bro. Travis, bro, that's what we're saying, bro. That's what we saying. And damn it, I already know how this gonna end, bro. I already know how it's gonna end. He gonna get this. Go ahead, Brian.
Okay.
Go ahead, Brian.
This is where I feel, again, celebrityism has taken control of something that should not have been.
Is it on?
Yeah,
bet. Okay.
Yeah, I'm on. mind you, I think this all sparked with seeing the footage of her not standing up and Dion trying to tell her, hey, stand up.
That was a bad look.
Granted, it's a bad look, but me personally, I feel like, okay, he picked this. He accepted this.
That's my thing, too.
And I felt it's like, look, let him die on a sword. I mean, as much as everybody wants to give their 2 cents to this relationship,
he wants
be honest,
it.
He's been with her for 5 years.
He's clearly in love with her, bro.
In love with her.
He's in love with her, bro.
And if whatever happens on this crazy train that he is with her, that's on them. And I really think, to me, there's whatever. Now the thing is, if it all carries over into his play once he gets drafted, especially going to Vegas or New York, because those 2 places are well known, again, media capitals in a sense.
He'll probably
especially
go to Vegas.
New York.
He'll probably go to Vegas.
Yeah, and you're
Yeah,
going
because
to get
New
microscope.
York gonna get a nah. He might not go to Vegas either though.
Why not?
They need quarterbacks.
They're gonna
Trust
pass.
him to leave.
They're gonna pass on Travis Hunter.
No, you're not going to pass.
You're not gonna pass on Travis Hunter. They not.
In a draft, this
They need
stage,
quarterbacks
this day and
bad.
age drafts are about more.
They're not gonna pass on Travis Hunter though.
I know, but like
There's not gonna be a quarterback worth taking that high. Where they're
except for
gonna pick.
one,
They
Who?
can
Cam Ward?
no,
Who?
Shador.
They're not gonna take Shador that high.
Shador is gonna be number 1. I'm telling you.
No, he's not, bro.
I'm telling you.
He's not gonna be number 1 overall.
You gotta understand. Okay.
Travis Hunter will be the number 1 overall pick.
I don't know, bro.
More than
I
Shador
don't know
would.
because what I'm saying is to you is most of the times when you see number 1 draft pick as quarterback, it's not because they're the overall best best player in the draft.
So you talking about names?
It's because
okay. Let me give you this. Currently, right now, the Jaguars have the number 1 pick.
he gone. If that's the case, he's gone.
Who?
Because they already got Trevor, and they need somebody like him. If it's Jacksonville, he's number 1. No doubt about it.
And he going back to he would go back to Florida.
Yeah,
too?
no doubt about it. That's the perfect place for him to go. For real.
Ooh.
It's not that it's not that big of a market as far as media, and that's more of a franchise that I feel like he has the better chance to play both sides.
Actually, you know what?
Because they need it.
Shador would probably go to the Giants.
I feel like he's either going to. I think he was going to go to the Raiders. Here's why.
Shador?
Yeah, even if the Giants have the pick above him, here's why. Because of Karma and Dion. Dion already said certain, you know what I'm saying, franchises I'm going to try to avoid. I ain't going to do it out in the public, but I'm going to do it behind the scenes. Giants is a terrible organization. And I say Karma because they benefit from that years ago when Eli was drafted by the Chargers, but did not want to go to the Chargers and forced himself where?
Actually, his daddy did that.
Well, yeah,
Of
Pops
course.
did that, yeah.
Okay. He was along with it. You know what I'm saying? They did that. You know what I'm saying? So I don't feel like they'd probably take Cam Ward.
Who, the Giants?
Mm-hmm. Because they need a quarterback.
Well, I mean, they still need a quarterback.
Yeah, they still need a quarterback. Yeah, it's like, that's how quarterbacks is like
I just think
meaningful.
The reason why I said Shador to New York is because his personality would fit into that market.
No question. Dion not letting that happen.
Yeah, that might be some
And
truth to that.
guess what? Retired quarterback that he has a relationship already with, Tom Brady. And who Tom Brady a partial owner with? The Raiders.
The Raiders, yeah.
Most likely he going to the Raiders.
Yeah.
And that'll be and that's not a bad football team either. That's not really like an ass football team.
No.
You know what I'm saying? They give people some go. They got Shador, and they shore up the offensive line. You give them a couple weapons. You get some weapons on that defense.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I just think, Travis is deeply in love with this woman.
And she probably got that too.
But again, see,
On top of all that, like you already love her and all that, then she got that, she got that snatch back.
See, because
it's hard.
See, here's the other thing that
You get blinded by
that
it.
we're not even talking about. The girlfriends that he had before her, what did they look like?
I don't know. I can't tell you.
But you know what I'm saying? But what did they look like? And what was the reasoning for them being with him? You know what I'm saying? Because, like I said,
apparently he was cheating.
Like I said, they're not looks compatible at all. And so for you to number one, not even know who he was, to all of a sudden being okay with not only being with someone who's quote unquote a cheater that cheated on you. Cheated on his girlfriend at the time with you, and you're okay with it, and now all of a sudden he goes from not being your type to being your type. I mean, like Bow Wow said, like, what's the reason you're staying now?
Yeah, and it's not like it's one thing we looking at. It's multiple things that we're looking at. Like, we just brought up like 5-6 points of a red flag that you shown. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, what are we doing here?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, listen, when you're young like that, you're gonna be blinded.
Yeah.
By what it is you have right in front of you, and you're not even concerned about what's going on beside you or what everybody else is saying. You're focused on what you're focused on because you chose to be in that relationship. And I completely and 100% understand that.
I understand it
I was
too.
with somebody 5-6 years ago who you knew and everybody else around me knew that she really isn't good for you, bro. But guess what? I decided to be there. And I eventually had to make the decision on my own to leave, which is what I did. You know what I'm saying? So he, like, to Brian's point, he chose to be in this relationship.
I just hope it's before he actually get married to Shawty. And before, I'm saying I hope he comes to the realization before he actually marries Shawty and before he get her pregnant.
That is, well, you know what? Unfortunately,
once that happen,
unfortunately, to Brian's point,
once that happen, boy,
if he is,
of course,
committed,
yep,
and he wants to go down this road,
he gotta go down with it. You can't get mad. You can't get mad.
She gonna hem him up.
Look, you can't get mad that you're going down a nail road and get mad you got a pop tire. Like, you decided to go down the road full of nails. You was gonna get some pop tires, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? I hope you got a spare, a couple spares. You know what I'm saying? You went down the road, that's where you gonna go.
I couldn't even imagine waiting for my own girl outside of a party. Why would I want to be in the party? Why am I waiting for you outside of a party for a few hours?
Even though he's apparently he doesn't like partying and he's
that's
sober.
Fine. That's fine. That's fine.
Which is cool, but at the same time, it's like, I'm not about to. I'll come back, come get you. I'm not waiting
I will come
outside
back and come get you.
for 2
I'm not
hours.
waiting for you outside for 3, 4, however long it was. I'm not waiting for you outside when I could just be at home sleeping or something.
Chilling, like, that shit's crazy.
What I look like waiting outside for you, either when I could be in there with you or I can be home.
Now, here's another thing I hope he's not. Now, he's showing a little bit of, but I'm not gonna disrespect my man and say he is this. But ignoring red flags is a little simpish. Don't you
think the behavior is kind of that?
Yes, I just hope he's not that. And
but he's young, though.
Goddamn.
So he's young, so he kind of gets a pass with that.
Yeah, because we all been there. I don't give a fuck what anybody talking about. If you a man on this earth, don't tell me in no part of your life
1,000%.
You was never simpish.
1,000%.
Kiss my ass.
1,000%. Yeah.
Kiss my ass.
Yeah. Because we've all been there at some point.
We all been there. We all been there.
We've all really liked a girl that really didn't like us. and we were willing to do almost anything to get her attention. Like, we've all been there, bro.
Hell yeah.
We've all been there.
What?
We've all been there.
I was thinking about, I remember one time I was so down bad about a shawty and I really wanted to impress her. I was thinking about robbing somebody just to take her out on the date. That's how down bad I was.
So mama said, but what makes you think that he don't already know about her and he won't?
That's what we saying, Ma. Cause
he won't that. Oh, and he want that in his life.
I mean, that's what it seemed like. That's why we saying that go down. If you go down the road, go down the road.
I mean, if you want to fall on the sword, fall on the sword.
That's cool. But just know you.
But just know you gonna get hemmed up.
That's what we saying.
Because we know how this story is. We know how this story is.
If we all seeing this, I know Coach see that. I know Shador, the teammates see it. I know your friends see it. I know your mom and your people see it.
Without a doubt.
You know what I'm saying? So it got to be that. Because it's no way that it's only people on social media feel like that.
No.
It's no way because it's so blatant. Because I don't have a hating bone in my body for you. I want you to see it.
Absolutely.
And I see it.
Absolutely.
We see it.
Yeah.
I don't got a hating bone in my body.
Yeah.
I really want you to be able to find your shawty like that.
Yeah.
Because we have success stories like that, like Savannah James.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Savannah James is rare.
But that's rare. Yeah.
That's rare.
That's rare.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You don't find Savannah's, you know what I'm saying? That's
but,
rare.
But Savannah and LeBron looks compatible.
Okay. Better look-wise, yeah.
That looks compatible.
She's just, man, she's the Savannah.
That's a rarity.
She might be the GOAT wife. The GOAT sports wife. Name a better sports wife on the top of your head.
Can't think of one. Can't think of one, bro.
She aged gracefully. She ain't say another thing out of pocket. She ain't make a dumbass tweet. She don't got her thighs, titties out, ass out.
Nope.
You know what I'm saying? Ain't no rumor about her.
Nope.
You know what I'm saying? Ain't no illegitimate kids. All the kids look like both of them.
Facts.
Well, okay. So then, let me ask this question: if all the up and coming stars in college football and basketball with their girlfriends, do you feel like already they're in situations where their relationship is not going to last, and especially in this, state of social media? Because, like I said, this incident, we're commenting on mainly an incident that blew up to where we're overanalyzing our entire relationship.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm thinking it's like, okay, again, like I said, and as you mentioned, it's their relationship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I know we feels like, dude, we just want to see you do great. And it's like, until I see whatever that relationship is affecting him on the field, which it hasn't. Until that happens, I mean, mind you, like you remember years ago when everyone blamed Jessica Simpson for Tony Romo's bad play, and she was banned from going to Texas Stadium for the rest of his career.
Yeah, that's true.
And to me, it's like how that those two were in connection. It doesn't make sense to me.
I feel like two things can be true. I feel like you can be playing bad and your relationship is good, and you can be having a bad relationship and you playing good.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I think that can happen. It's all situational. I feel like, you know what I'm saying, whoever, because they're not together no more, right? Yeah, they're not together no more. Jessica Simpson and Roma. But I'm not saying like at that time that was the messed up part of their relationship. It was just playing bad. It might be, it might not be. We don't know that. You know what I'm saying? We don't know if it's really toxic behind closed doors. He just able to compartmentalize it, able to go ball.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because, you know what I'm saying, I played well with my dad just passing away. You know what I'm saying? But I still played well, but I was still tore up.
Because you
know what I'm saying?
was able to compartmentalize.
You know what I'm saying? So we can't say it, you know what I'm saying? But my thing is, you have it would be more appropriate for what you're saying if it was just one instant. Just one instant. There's a lot of things. There's a lot of instances that It wasn't that one moment. I think it was the broke the camera back that people was going crazy.
But again, it's like you take that one incident, for her not standing up, and then someone has no life whatsoever, go deep dive and overexpose everything about this relationship. Is like, okay, mind you, it's their relationship. Do you have one of your own? No. That's why you're doing the deep dive in this BS.
But Brian, what they should have done is try to over-explain themselves about this situation and make it worse.
But again, sadly, in this day and age, where relationships have to be explained to the public for whatever reason, so that way, again, they have to save face, which they really don't have to. This is where I'm going to defend their relationship, because it feels like,
but they didn't have to speak on it though.
Yes,
and that's what I was getting ready to say.
They didn't have to speak on it though.
Yes, but again,
there's so many people.
But again, sadly enough, with when you have PR people and all that stuff telling them, it's like, okay, you need to try to smooth this out in some way, shape, or form. So, but it ain't either they do have a PR person or they do it on their own, which I think she did on her own.
Oh, yes, she did. Yeah, because she made it worse.
Yeah, you make it worse. Again, without either proper consulting and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But again, it's that instant reaction of this day and age where you have to explain everything, but you really don't have everything compromised to really understand how to explain it to people. Because again, it's their relationship, and she really didn't have to say anything.
She didn't have to say a damn thing, and that's my point. You know how many times where like I had seen memes. I'm gonna take it back to LeBron. I'm like, bro, like I seen memes where he was like he having sex with somebody, a teammate mom, or you know what I'm saying, the thing about who his father could really be, shit like that. All the controversy that I be seeing about LeBron don't speak shit about it. Savannah don't say nothing about it.
Because they have the understanding.
That shit is not true, so I'm not going to speak on it.
And the conversations have probably been had behind closed doors in terms of what the expectations
it's some bullshit,
are.
so you don't have to do a damn thing.
You know what
I'm saying? There's so many people on that don't talk about their relationship for a reason. Because they want to stay married.
Right.
That's what Viola Davis say that? I think that was, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
You don't have to speak. You don't have to speak on it.
Right.
You don't have to
but
speak
then
on
again,
it. When Michael B. Jordan was going through that shit with Lloyd Harvey, and they were saying, oh, he was heartbroken and shit like that. He didn't speak on it. It would fester out if you don't speak on that shit. Like, yo, we good. That's all they had to say is we good. I don't really have to explain myself because we good.
No, I think later on he eventually came out and said he did eventually speak a little more on that situation. Like,
but when he was
one time.
Yeah.
No, but when he was with her, he didn't say nothing. But afterwards, he did, I think 1 or 2 times he did kind of speak on it a little more in-depthly on like how that affected him after that point. But during he didn't say anything. And again, we have to look at the age of which they are. They're in their early 20s. So with Travis specifically, yeah, you know, he should have had better counsel in terms of people saying like, hey, like don't speak on this.
And the thing is, and another thing, he's a streamer, so he's probably getting people sending donations just for them to ask him that. So he probably did have it. With him, he had to probably kind of like, but he didn't have to go in depth like that.
No.
And she didn't either, and it made it way worse. When she said all that stuff, I was like, yo, you're making this so bad right now. Like, shut up. He could have just said whatever he needed to say, and that was it.
And here's the other thing that we don't even know. What if he said to her, don't say nothing?
And she still said that.
What if he told her, don't say nothing? And she still decided to go say something?
Because for real, why not do it together if you knew she was going to say something?
Because the PR people wouldn't allow that.
Maybe.
You got a point.
You have to think about it. Again, it's like for PR, it's his PR, not hers. So
of course.
Pretty much they'll have him do the talking.
Of course.
But even though you'll see her, if you see them to get sit together, you'll see that she'll be fidgeting and whatever because she has something to say. And she, based off her looks, I can tell she'll have something to say.
Right.
Look, bro. Hey, good luck to you, bro. That's all I'm gonna say. I hope we over exaggerating. I just hope so.
Yeah, I
Because
mean,
I just don't
listen,
want you going through that bullshit.
I think
I don't want you going back and forth with Twitter like Offset and Cardi B. Like that shit dumb. Like,
I just think the overall arching theme of all this is we don't want to see a young brother, in a sense, get used and abused and dragged.
I just don't.
Because of his status.
Yeah, and I just don't want his pride to get away with that. You know what I'm saying? I just don't want him to be like, I don't want ignoring the flags because you don't want everybody like on social media to be right. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Bruh, find the truth for yourself, bruh. Really find out like this is what you want and the red flags is really true or not, bro.
I mean, I don't know what his ex-girlfriend looked like or who she was or how long they was together. But I mean, like, who's to say if he wasn't like caught up in the image of what his current fiance looks like?
Yeah.
I mean, who's to say that his ex-girlfriend probably wasn't really his wife?
Of course. And then another thing I want him to do is, if she putting it down on you like that, bro, I just want you to take a week off of it. A week off. And really look at her. Don't get none of that. No, you know what I'm saying? Just stray away from that and just try to figure out, now, hold on. This is different now. You know what I'm saying? This is different now.
I mean, like Baba said, he's a Heisman Trophy winner.
He in Colorado. I know the snow bunnies prancing. I know it.
I mean, pending any weird injury, he's gonna be a top 5 pick.
Yeah, he's draft. Such a good person. But did you know most of the NIL money that's for the college for Colorado football he funded?
Hold on, what?
He funds most of the NIL money for Colorado football. You know they had to put, I think it's called escrow or whatever. You know they escrow, had to
yeah.
They couldn't really pay
Deion
what he signed up for because
they had to put it in escrow. Yeah.
Yeah. So with that, he don't take none of his NIL money. He funds it and put it back into the fund for everybody else. Deion Jr. said that. He was like, yeah, he funds a lot of people NILs from his own NIL. So the money they was going to pay him, they paid other people. And he's eating off of streams.
Right.
He's a streamer.
Right.
So again, he be on there with Kai and all that. I know he getting bread off that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Great person, bro.
Yeah.
I just hate seeing people with pure heart like that, get taking advantage from people.
But that's why we've been as outspoken as we are. It's not about people hating. It's not about people eavesdropping on people's relationship. It's about, listen, like we've been where he's at. We've probably experienced it. We don't want him to go through the same thing. So it's just creating awareness to him. Hey, like, watch yourself. Because she may not be here for the reasons you think she's here for. That's all.
Man.
But again, this is where I think overparenting is a negative for me. It's like, look, just you can forewarn him, but the thing is like if you have 1,000 people forewarning him, it's like, yo, showing red flags, everything, get rid of her and all that stuff. He's not going to see that. He'll never see that because of the fact it's like even though he sees a sea of people telling him, you need to drop her ass, he's not going to do it because
he's young.
He's not just he's young. It's the simple fact that it's like, I think he needs to really learn this on his own.
Of course.
I think with the 1,000 people keep telling him, it's like, you need to drop her. I think it's like, no, let me clearly see what's going on.
Brian,
because there's no one has ever told you just like, has Charlie told you 50 billion times to drop this person, drop that person, or don't do this, don't do that. And it took you God knows how many times to make you finally realize, that was bad.
Brian, you so right about that, bro. What's the name? I hate talking about Shawty, but with my mother, when I was going through with my ex, because here's the thing: a person cannot be the one for you, but do a gesture that will make you think they love you.
Yeah.
I don't have the best feet in the world. Shawty gave me a pedicure type shit.
Okay.
And I told my mother this. And she
Yeah.
was like, Cordell, she did that to your feet? She was like, that's love, baby. That's love. And I was like, damn. You know what I'm saying? Well, mama said it. So, but mom, like, because a lot of, a couple of other people, like my sister, my cousin, they was like, I don't know how they move and all that. And I was just like, she's like, what'd you feel? And I was like, I love her. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, I didn't want her to be, I wanted to like get to know her by myself before I get this close to everybody. And she was like, all right. You know what I'm saying? I'm always here. She was just like, I'm always here. And then like when I talked to her after everything went down with her, she was like, I knew. You just needed to know. And I was like, that's a bar. I knew, but I just needed you to know. And when Brian said that, it took me back to that point. Because she didn't do what my sister did. She didn't do, you know what I'm saying, like overstep the bounds. I'm always like, I'm going to let you figure it out.
Yeah.
And I damn sure figured it out. You know what I'm saying? I love my mom.
Yeah. I mean, I've been there.
I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I just described how like I was there 5-6 years ago.
Because that's why I treated that situation with you how I treated it.
Yeah.
This is how my mom treated it. Because I was like, okay.
Yeah. Like my parents was the same way.
I was like, all right, bro.
They was like, okay.
I didn't even have to speak to her though.
I know.
It was just, I was like, that's the same look we look at Travis. How I looked at you and Shawty.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, this is like peanut butter and ketchup.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
This is mayonnaise and ice cream.
Yeah.
Like, what we doing?
Yeah.
We had to figure it out. Glad we did.
Right.
Glad it didn't take it too long.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
They ain't had no baby out of it.
Shoot, Jesus. Glory!
You know?
Whoa! Because we didn't wrap up every time.
They ain't had no baby out of it. And like that's the
boy, if I
that's
got her
the-
pregnant,
that's
Jesus
the,
Christ,
like, that is
bruh.
the
Oh my God.
because there's a lot of other even guys out there who have been in the same position we
They got her pregnant.
is in the position Travis in, and they got that woman pregnant.
My.
And now their life
My.
now their life in terms of having to deal with that woman is worse than it was before.
If I had
the
to
baby.
deal with that shorty now, bro. Oh my God. Ooh.
Yeah.
I can't. Damn, my child would have been 8 years old.
But again,
damn.
he chose to be with her. So unfortunately, let's just see what happens. Hope for the best, wish for the best.
Look, if I jump out this window, I decided to jump out this window. But I'll be prepared to whatever about to happen once I land on ground. You decided to do that. Cordell, nobody told your big ass to jump out this window.
Yeah.
Now you snap both your ankles. You just got to deal with that. You want to live with that.
Yeah.
You know?
So, hey, I mean, listen. We'll see what happens.
I hope the best for him, because I'm not even going to lie to you. I really do. It's one of the things I want to be wrong so bad.
Yeah, me too.
I want to be wrong.
I want to be wrong about it too. But if I had to put money on it,
He going to marry Shawty. He going to get her pregnant.
it's
and
not.
she going to wild out.
It's not even.
She gonna wild out.
Well, the married thing. I'm not banking money on that. I'm banking money on
Pregnant.
impregnating.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Because I know he busting that thing wide open. I know he is.
That's what I'm.
He's shooting the club for sure. Pow! I'm sorry. I'm
And as soon as she's pregnant, she's gonna file for child support.
I'm telling you, immediately.
She's gonna file for child support. She's gonna file, quick, fast, in a hurry. So we'll see, man. This life we live can be unforgiving. But regardless if we have the resources around us and we have the love and the support around us, again, like Brian said, we still have to make the decision on our own to either stay or leave.
Facts.
And so whatever comes of those actions, gotta live with it. Man, I think so. We're closing up this season. This is going to be the last time we're in this studio. It's been almost 5 years since we have started this show. So I just want to take the time to just thank everyone from the old network to the current network. Of course, first starting off with Trump.
Yeah.
Not
Donald.
Yeah, the good Trump. Because if it wasn't for him,
we wouldn't even have this platform in the first place.
Yeah, this wouldn't even be possible. And so me and Scoop, we have some things lined up come the new year as far as the new spot we're going to be doing the show. I know current leadership wants us to do the remote platform thing. I'll talk to them more about that, but me and Scoop got some things lined up as far as a different studio format that we're putting together right now. But is there anything specifically you want to say about the past few years before we close out here in a few minutes?
I'm just appreciative of our time here. There's been a lot of good things said in this studio. A lot of relationships formed. First of all, I want to thank the Lord for providing this opportunity for us to have a platform like this, to be able to speak our truth and to be able to speak light and to be a light porous on this earth. Want to take Trump as well for giving us the opportunity to have this platform in the first place. I want to thank the OGs who took over and made Beltway Radio for us to continue to have the platform.
And Chip.
You know what I'm saying? I'm appreciative, very, very appreciative of Brian when he's available. He come here and help us have a good show all the time and provides his perspective on things. Appreciate him the most. And you too, bro, for believing in me to put me on this platform. I came as a guest and remained. You know what I'm saying?
Back in 2020.
Yeah. So I appreciate all the brothers that I named. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all was able to help me through some tough times, as far as to provide the platform to me to get out on my chest, to have therapy, because it's therapy for me. And I always appreciate every last person that I just named, and everybody that been on the platform with us against the King's Table or AJ Gun Live Radio. You know what I'm saying? Chip, all them. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gave us inspiration, if you know it or not. And I'm just appreciative of our time here. And just looking towards the future.
We've created we've created so much I would say like momentum within our own brand. Well, first of all, I want to thank all the other shows too that was a part of the network. I remember last year I challenged everyone to collaborate with one another and work together because even in this business it can be very cutthroat as well in terms of how we work together and how we even look at each other at times. But what we do in terms of getting up in front of a camera and speaking to our audience, really it's a privilege. It's not a right. And I think we all hold a good level of responsibility in how we deliver our content. And that is to be always understood, that we have an obligation to the public to deliver good content when we get up here, even though some of it is our opinion and it is our personal experiences, but it's also fact-based, specifically coming from our show. And so I just want to say to the other shows, regardless of whether you transfer to the remote platform or you go on about your own journey with your show, just remember to always to be original with your message and to always stand on what you believe in. And regardless of what's going on, your audience will always appreciate what it is you do and how you go about doing it. So just want to say thank you again to everyone that played a part in our show being what it is, including those who participated, called in over the past 4 years.
Whoever came on
the show. I mean, we have like almost 100 episodes.
It's so many people.
It's too many people to thank. So thank y'all again for everything. We will see y'all in 2025 under a different setting. Happy holidays to everyone once again. And Happy New Year. Y'all be safe out here. Scoop, take us out, man.
Pretty podcast is made, but nobody lay it down like Spade to Spades. Like, subscribe, YouTube, Spotify, Instagram, all that there. I appreciate everybody again.
All right, that is it for the show for this season. Brian, we thank you again, brother. Appreciate you always. We're going to see y'all in 2025. That's all I got to say. We out. Peace.
2025, we all the way live!